came from a PT appointment. That's physical therapy, y'all. Yeah, some physical therapy. I had another accident. Yes, I'm just mentioning it. It's been about 18 days since I had it. On the day that I celebrated 5 years of having my license. But I thank God that I was able to make it through. I was able to walk away from it. Able to drive away from, well, daylight is okay. She needs a butt lift, but she's okay. I have a little aches and pains, and I'm okay. I have my moments because I'm not able to work like I want to. But that's given me some time to focus on other things, like my candles and my aroma beads, making my aroma beads. But those aren't bringing any income right now. I'm getting ready to do a couple of vendor events in the area. So, needless to say, like I said, I do have my days, my times where I'm upset that I am, again, have to be a sitting duck as I'm down here by the water. No pun intended. I missed the water and was driving around and needed to stop, take a phone call, and ended up at this park. And I was like, oh, it's by water. And I missed the water in Virginia Beach, so this is the closest I can get to right now. Anyway. But yeah. So, ask y'all to support me, please. Help me out in this time of a further transition. I ask that you just pray for me all over, all together. Like I said, I don't like sitting. I don't like not having work. Not only sitting and not having work will it make you not only has it afforded me the opportunity to continue or work on my candles and aroma beads and getting ready for these vendor events, it's also afforded me time to sit down and just think. And I don't like that because sometimes some places that my mind goes, it don't need to go because it ain't good. Sometimes I try to stay positive, but all these setbacks, I get frustrated. Oh gosh, that's an understatement. But yeah, I'm just blabbering. I came to y'all today because today is a bittersweet day. Can you tell what day it is by what I have on? Yes, today would have been Kobe's 44th birthday. So, you know, I had to represent for today. And I know he's been in the news again lately, or his wife, with her still at court and dealing with people's ignorance. So, as I pray for her, as you pray for me, as we pray for me, I ask that you also pray for her and the family members of the other 9 people that were in that tragic accident, because every time he's brought up in the news, I bet they go through some emotions as well. Yeah, he had a really big effect on my life. I think I talked about him last year. Yeah. which was the 22nd. So the next day would have been his birthday. But yeah, I was watching. No, let me say this first. He left such a legacy. Speaking of legacy, there is a new show or a new docu-series on Hulu called Legacy. And y'all know I like my documentaries. Not only do I produce documentaries, go check mine out, I watch them. And also having this downtime, I've gotten the chance to watch some documentaries. One about the FBI and their surveillance on Martin Luther King. Wild. Women of the Movement, the story of Emmett Till and his mother. So sad. But the latest one that I've watched or am watching, because it's a docu-series, is Legacy. And it talks about the legacy of the Lakers. But from the storyline of Dr. Jerry Buss, who is the owner, or was the owner of the Lakers. And it's been interesting to see how he changed the NBA. That one man changed the NBA in the short amount of time that he did when he first purchased ownership of the Lakers, of the Forum, which it was way back when. And I just like learning about it, like learning the behind the scenes, the stuff that we don't hear in the news, the stuff you don't see through the games that they don't say during the games. And as you might have guessed, I haven't watched a game since April 13th, 2016, the day Kobe retired. And I really haven't. The first time I watched a full game was sometime in June. It was either June or May. One of them times. When I was with my father in this transition, helping me move. And I watched it because he was watching it. It was interesting. It was a good game. Can't remember who played, really, but I was just watching it because my father's watching it, spending time with him. I didn't care. I didn't care. But yeah, so if you haven't, check out, if you have Hulu, check out Legacy. Learn the story of Dr. Buss and his family and why the Lakers are one of the top teams today. I mean, they may not be so hot right now, but why people talk about them so much. I'll say that. And why they are always newsworthy. I think one thing that I will say that I learned is the ticket sales prices changed because of Jerry Buss. Before Jerry Buss, there were no Laker girls. There were no cheerleaders or dancers for any team in the NBA before him. He's the first one that started it. Brilliant man. I'm looking forward to see what else we are told. There was 2 episodes last week, 1 episode yesterday, and I think a new episode premieres every Monday. So yes, next Monday I'll be watching that, and also celebrating another person who's no longer with us but was born in August. A lot of the people that I love and I care about are born in August. Their parents had either Christmas snack, a dessert, or Thanksgiving. That resulted in a present 8 or 9 years later that they got to see grow. You'll get that later. Anyway, don't mind me. So enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be the daylight in someone else's life. And enjoy the daylight in yours.